My lovely Cancer. Hi, my loves. So, if you would love a love reading, a personal love reading, I'm doing a special. My special is going to be for the rest of the month of February for Valentine's Day. So, you can email me and get your love reading. Okay, so let's go into this week for you. I hear flying you out. Somebody wants to fly you out. Somebody wants to offer you a real commitment. Somebody wants to offer you a real chance at like love again. You are coming into a period in your life of reward. Like lots of things working the opposite of what you thought. Spirit says you need your ego stroked right now. Like you really do. A lot of you cancers have been downplaying what you're really going through. So you could go to work, show up with a smile on your face, and nobody knows what's going on in the inside of your heart. Like some of you feel like your heart has just been ripped out. And your frequency seems okay. Because one thing about you, Cancer, what I'm seeing right now energetically, you're strong. You're strong. Or you could be spiritually strong. Or some of you Capricorn. Oh, I want to say Capricorn. You could have been with a Capricorn, or you can have a Capricorn in your moon or your rising. But some of you Cancers, you can have a parent that passed over, or you can have someone who passed over and they're always with you. They're always with you, like supporting you. You know what it is, Cancer? You lived a very abundant life. You know, some of you can be more mature now. You could have grown. Some of you can be in your upper 20s. For some reason, I see like 28, 29. I also see like 32, 38, 37. You know, so you could be your upper 20s to like your upper 30s, I see, mostly I see. And then I just seen the number 44. But for you Cancers, you could have lived a very abundant life. Let me just explain. It just seems like you had a period in your life where you had a rush, like you just felt full of life. You could have had lots of friends. You love to go out. You love to help people. Some of you could have been drinkers. You love to like party and have fun and express yourself and blah, blah, blah. And it's like your light, the light that you have on you is what made people reject you, or it made people betray you. If you went out and you had a group of friends, like your friends was mad because you would get all the attention out of all them. You know, some of you could have had friends and they're upset because they only, was getting men that wanted to just sleep with them. And you would always find a man or a woman to settle down with. So little things in your life, it's what made people not like you. This is what made you feel very threatened when it comes to the world. And this high vibrational Cancer, it's almost like you could be in a space where you're dimming your light. You may look at it as, I like to go inside. I just want to protect myself. And I don't want no problem. So I'm staying inside. But the truth is, it's like you could have felt like when you were at your highest, people didn't approve of you. And it caused you so much drama, and you don't want the drama. So now you found a way to stay in your house and make like your house your safe haven. Whether you realize it or not, your house is a sign of like your protection. You're trying to protect yourself. You are a giver at heart. You're the type, if you do go out, you going to pay the bill. If you do go out, you're going to say to your friend, oh, I want to buy you a drink. Or you love to give. And it could have led for like to you being taken advantage. So once again, I just see you more sheltered. The word shelter came out. But there's someone who really, Cancer, adores you to death. They adore you so much. They love your love language. Whatever love language you have is theirs. It could be somebody that you've been talking on the phone here and there. They brag about you to their friends. They do. And you know why I feel kind of bad for them? They're very, very excited about you, but you just seem like on the fence with them. Like, baby, if you want me, you gonna have to show me, Let me see. If you want me, you're going to have to show me that you really, really want me, because you were in too many situations where you wasted your times, or too many situations where you were loving on someone and then found out that there was like a third party, or found out that they were cheating on you, or found out like in the beginning they give you the best of them, and then all of a sudden they start to pull back and you feel like you have to fight. You have to fight for the things that you shouldn't have to fight for. You're fighting for things that should be free, like somebody's time, somebody's effort, somebody's love. And I even hear like, oh, I'm not going to explain shit. So there could have been somebody you were with that was very rude to you, and it made you shut off all your emotions in reaction to the harshness that people were giving you. This is the reason why you live the life that you live now. You feel like people are unreasonable. You feel like people have unreasonable expectations when it comes to you. You feel like people want things out of you that they're not even willing to give you. It's like you being in solitude, you had so many revelations about people. And honestly, I don't think you really would want to be this way, but you're at a breaking point where you had enough. Enough is enough. And it's energy for energy. Like right now, you're matching energy. So if you meet Tom, hey, Tommy, and Tommy want to just text you twice a day, guess what you gonna do? Text Tommy twice a day back. You're not trying to leave yourself ever again. So there's something called self-abandonment, right? Self-abandonment is when you love somebody so much, you're willing to give so much to the point where you leave yourself with nothing. I feel like a lot of people love out of that place in the beginning of their life. Like when you're in your 20s, you love like that. In your 20s, you love hard, because you didn't learn like emotional maturity. Or some people, they will set you up where you may feel like if I give to them more, if I let them know how much I love them, then they will love me back the same way. And that's not the truth. Somebody who's really going to love you is going to love you from a good place. You won't have to force them. You won't have to beg them. You won't have to convince them. You won't have to keep telling them over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. If you have to keep telling somebody how to love you or how to not disrespect you, it just means that their intentions is not good for you. You should never have to like keep trying to retrain somebody to treat you good. They should be that way in their heart, which means like their heart is not in a good place. If they can't love you in a very healthy way, it's because their heart is not in a good place. Or the truth is like they may not have those feelings for you that you have for them. So for you, I just see you in deep reflection, and you're getting softer in your heart again. Some of you may have a pet that you really love and you enjoy. And I feel like you're making your household your place of love. So some of you love to bake too, or you may have candles that smell like cookies, or you may have candles that, like those smell good candles. You have like smell good candles. I think you eat really good food. So you can, since your experience with the outside world hasn't been the greatest because you're tired of being disrespected, I feel like you created an inner world that is full of love, that is full of light, and that is protecting you. Like you are really big on protecting yourself. Somebody's fishing for information on you. Let me see. It could be an old friend. Like 1 minute you were hanging out with them and then you just disappeared. They want to know what happened to you or what's going on with you. But for this week, Cancer, I see somebody planning. They could be getting readings on you. But I see somebody planning to take you out. They're really, really excited. Some of them could even be getting like a private chef. Like getting someone to cook you a dinner and surprise you. I see like a private chef. They're very, very passionate about you. Some of you may not have slept with this person yet and they hoping to get some. They're hoping that they can like trigger some type of feelings of emotion in you in order to get you to like them. They feel as if they manifested you and you are a spiritual partner for them. For some reason, Cancer, I just don't see you being here yet. If that makes sense, I don't see you being there. You, because of what you've been through, you're going to need time to open up to someone. You're not going to just give your heart away the way you used to. I see you holding on to your heart and you're smitten by this person. They may buy you something so special. Some of you could be decorating your house. You could be decorating your house for Valentine's Day, or buying your own self flowers as a sign of self-love. You know, if you don't have a partner right now, to make yourself feel good and to lift your spirits, you could be buying your own self flowers. But somebody really wants to make you feel special. The people that you sacrificed, they miss you. They feel like a hole in their soul without you. They know that you're going through changes. They just feel left out in the cold. It's almost like these people didn't realize how valuable your existence in their life was until you finally left or threatened them. Some of you could have threatened people, honey. You could be one of them types that when you get mad, you get to threatening. Like, let me tell you something. If you keep this up, you could have, which is, let me tell you, these people or a specific person, it's like they could have triggered the worst out of you. And this is why you want to stay away from them. Like, Johnny, every time you call my phone, Johnny, we argue and you get me to cussing. And I don't even cuss like that. But when you call, I cuss. It could be a situation like that. And you feel like you don't have to share your life with just any and everybody. You can be a Cancer that feels like, I'm so valuable that I'm not giving people easy access to me anymore, you know? And some of you could have loved to have sex, you know? You could have met people, you love to make love. That could have been your expression of love, the way you make love to a person. And you realize, like, moving too fast is actually causing you more pain. So you probably want to move more slower in your love life so that you won't have to go through the same pain that you keep repeating. It looks like you're more careful now with your heart. See, you're more careful now with your heart. You ain't just gonna throw it into anybody's hands, honey. Tommy can't really get a chance with you again. But food is your best friend. That just came. Food is your best friend. Food makes you happy. Food is the new love of your life, Cancer. That's what it looked like. You seem so calm. You seem so peaceful. And okay. So if you are finding balance again, if you are starting to find your way again, if you do feel more humble and more peaceful, it's because of this solitude. This solitude is actually helping you reclaim your power back. And it's making you more emotionally mature, because I see you reading, or you can be listening to a lot of readings online. And the more readings that you listen to, it gives you perspective. And this perspective is actually helping you heal your heart. So you're healing your heart in silence. This is the reason why by the time, you know, Johnny or Melissa comes back, you won't be available, because what you thought they were to you, you find out through your solitude that they're not really all that. Like, oh, so you weren't going to really be my partner, or you weren't going to really be the person that I spend the rest of my life with. I was just hoping you would change. You know, you're going to realize that you need to go into a new direction, because the direction that you were going to before wasn't bringing you the happiness or the 10 of Pentacles that you were really wanting. So that's what I see for you, Cancer. Spirit says you don't make the exact amount of money that you want and you wish you did, but your dreams will come true. Like, you need to believe. Spirit says you need to believe. Like, you need more faith. And some of you need more help. You need more help and support in order for you to really get your dreams off the ground the way you want it to. Everybody really wants to get to know you in this season. Oh, Cancer, do you have a new season of love? Honey. Do you have a new season of love? Because everybody really wants to get to know you. Like, do you have a new neighborhood and there's people in your neighborhood who wants to know, like, oh, who is this person? They seem cool. Like, a lot of people want to get to know you, but you know what it is, Cancer? You got that kind of spirit, though. You really do. You have that kind of spirit where you will have strangers come and talk to you and tell you their life story. You have this spirit that's so easygoing. And it's like, it's nothing that can be seen, but it's something that people feel. Like there's just something about this Cancer that I want to get to know this Cancer. And then when they get to know you, they're blown away by the trauma that you experience. People can't believe that a person with your heart was able to be deceived to the level that you were deceived. I think when people get to know your story, they feel like they actually feel attached to you after that. Because they're like, wait a minute. You look like you got it good. And that's why you had so many haters. You had so many haters because people are just thinking that you have it so good. Nobody knew your story, Cancer. Nobody knew that this life that you created for yourself, or whatever material wealth you do have, or the material items you do have, it came with a cost. You had to sacrifice a lot. You had to sacrifice so much. Even around people who weren't really happy for you, you know? It's like they were more satisfied when you were doing bad. There were people that were more satisfied when you were doing bad. So I feel like be prepared for new friends. You're going to have new friends that they're going to be like, girl, you are going to be the glue to these women. If it's men, you're going to be the glue to these men. They feel like, damn, I needed you. Like, wow. Like you have so much to offer because of the pain that you went through. And I know that sounds crazy, right? Because don't you wish at times after a season of being through pain, don't you wish like, damn, I wish I never had to feel that. I never wish I had to experience that. But can you believe it's your pain that's actually opening up these new doors for you? Spirit has a beautiful surprise for you. And if you're sweating right now, which it doesn't look like you're sweating that much, they're like laughing. If you're a little anxious or you're afraid or you're trying to hold on to what you have because you just don't know what's going to happen, your spirit guides are like, we're about to blow your mind. We are about to blow your mind, Cancer. See, you tempting everybody with your fine ass. Honey, they think you look real good. You bring so many people balance. You're very, very helpful. There's people that are learning from people that hurt you, that are learning from you. They feel disconnected and bored without you. And honestly, too, with this disconnected and bored, you being in solitude at times, you may feel bored. Like this is not the life you're used to. You're probably used to a different life when you're out. Some of you, I just see bottles. You could have been a bottle girl. You did bottle service, or you could have been a waitress. I see a waitress. All right. So if it's not bottle service, it could be like a waitress. And although you're to yourself now, your life is not as like adventurous as it used to be in that way. Because I feel like everything goes through a transformation, if you understand. Like everything goes through a transformation. It just means when one door closes, another outlet is opened, you know? So if you could have been a Cancer that, you know, your outlet could have been people. Now your outlet is the gym. And if your outlet used to be, you know, soap operas, now your new outlet can be a book that you love or meditation. I just see a change, like you getting more healthier and you learning more. So your loneliness can like make you a little bit bored, but you don't care. You're standing your ground. And people are hurt that you're keeping your distance from them. There's people who are suffering without you. Like they need your energy. Like people feel like they're not the same without you. Like they don't have the strength. You could have been the glue for them. You the glue for these new people, but honey, you could have been the glue for your past people. Without you, they don't have the strength. They don't have the wisdom. You used to share a lot of wisdom. You used to share a lot of stories. You could have made a lot of people happy. And without you, they don't have those beautiful, like the nutrients that you used to, baby. They don't have it anymore. So people are lost without you and they're trying their best to move on. If you have an ex, I see like your ex is trying their best to move on, but like they could be in depression in the house right now. Like they could be feeling like withdrawal symptoms from you. Or you could have had an ex that was on drugs and they could be trying to sober up. Like you could have told them like, you need to go to a AA, honey. You need to go clean your drug habit up. You could have told them, you could have tried to support them on a journey to be sober and they just relapsed. So with this new person, let's see what the new person, this new spiritual partner, they're communicating with you. It seems like a lot of talking on the phone or texting. They find you to be the Empress. It could be a Gemini. They want to make love to you so bad. They are single. They may even they may even try to like go down on you in order to like arouse you. Yeah. This is somebody who wants to work with you. I hear like, I'm feeling her so bad. They're telling their coworkers about you. They may have a picture of you. This person is going to be giving you attention, or they're very affectionate, or you could be very affectionate. Yeah. You do feel this connection, or you will. I think right now you're trying to overcome some financial stagnancies. You could have went through some fears around money, so you're working on your finances a lot. And some of you fitness is coming out again. You're working on your finances, you're working on fitness, but you do feel this connection to them. I just don't see you being that open, but you feel the connection. Two of Cups is a connection between two people. See, they're going to be they may spend the night with you this weekend. They may travel to you and spend the night with you this weekend. What else do you need to know about this person? What do you need to know? What's going on in the background of their life? They're moving on from their past. They could have had a soulmate that they thought they were going to be with forever, and it didn't work out that way. They're leaving people alone, and they don't give a damn. They could have been attached to a lot of people, or a lot of people could have been feeding off their energy or needing their money, or it just shows endings. So they're going through some endings in the background, and they're working hard on their finances too. So they're in alignment with you. They want to get a tattoo. They want you guys to get tattoos together. But they just afraid that they don't want the person like to put the price up. Let me see what else is going on with you. Music. I hear lots of music. Yeah, see, Cancer, you're just overcoming grief still. You probably feel it. Do you feel the grief? Do you feel like little signs and symptoms of depression here and there? Do you feel it in your body? Like most grief is held in your back. Do you feel like pain in your back, or your joints feel really tight? Yeah, you rose above these people. They weren't being honest about who they were to begin with. Mask. They hide their hands. They hide their hands. They hide their intentions. They hide their agenda. They hide behind a mask. You had to rise above it. You know, it made you scared. It made you scared. It made you feel like there's not real people. You didn't know how to let go of the pain that they caused you. But are you gonna? Let me see. What's gonna happen to Cancer next with their grief? What's gonna happen with their grief? Oh, you're gonna shine your light. You're gonna level up from it. Let's go, Cancer. Let's do this. Honey, let's do this. Honey, you about to take your power back. Shine and level up. You're gonna tower over this grief. Some of you could be going to the nail salon, getting your toes painted. Somebody could be treating you, or you can just be treating your own self to go get like a manicure, pedicure. Spirit says you're going to be sitting on your throne in this season, honey. You don't care if people try to throw shade on you or anything. Like, you're tired of difficult people. Let me see. Yeah, you're going through big changes. Big changes. Some of you could be going through change of a job. You need a better job because you have a lot of financial debt. Or you can be working with creditors to negotiate your debt. But you're going to be multitasking this week. There's a lot of people that find you to be so special. There could be people that are like sharing your story with other people, like to inspire and help them as well. You have lots of money coming. I don't care what you're going through. It's too many cards of money. You have the money tree here, and you have unexpected income. So your finances is going to take a change for the better. With multitasking, some of you could have multiple jobs. You can have, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and you have money coming from both of your jobs. Let me see what else would work. Spirit also says you're tired of explaining yourself to people. Like, damn, did I really make these people like feel comfortable with disrespecting me? Like, that could make you cry. The thought of that can really make you cry. Like, I really think I made these people feel comfortable disrespecting me. But anyway, you're done with that. I see playfulness at your job and you taking more risk. You're going to be more creative. I don't know, like, work feels like home to you. You're about to complete a project. Some of you too, like services, you can actually, it says 2 cards of completion. Some of you could be setting yourself apart from the rest, and you can be adding like services, or if you have your own business, you could be taking risk and going after a higher paying position so that you can get yourself out of debt. I just see you making real big moves. Like, you're not going to stay small. You're ready to spread your wings. And this is probably the weight of other people won't be on you. So you'll have more room in your life to go after what you really want. You'll be so shocked to see how bad negative people can consume your life. You're going to be so shocked to see how much energy you have, or how much gratitude you have now that you don't have like negative people draining you. You're going to have the energy that you need to go after what you need to go through for you. And you have a lover. I'm going to do a full spread on this lover, on the extended. And the extended will be in the description box, Cancer. For any reason, if the Vimeo is not working, you can email me, Cancer, and I will send you the extended to your email, okay? I'll see you guys on the other side. I'm going to do family, friends, your ex, the next, your children, and this person. Love and light.